Okay, so quite a few things have changed on Skyblock, and for the better. An update has pretty much just dropped. First of all, if you go onto the Bazaar and click on Bazaar settings, make sure you've got it on advanced mode. And basically, when you hover over like a category, it tells you the prices, which is pretty damn cool. Previously, you would have had to go onto the Bazaar, then find the section, then find the item, and then you'd be able to see it. I mean, one less click, that's what we're talking about. In fairness now, this is actually really nice. Quality of life, I mean, that's all it is, but it is clean, it's nice. Not really much else to say about it. Something else we have in Bazaar settings is Insta-Cell Ignore List. Okay, have you ever been in a dungeon, you know, when you've got loads of Super Boom, TNT in your inventory, or Spirit Leap, or, you know, anything that follows that pattern, and you accidentally just, you know, out of habit, sell everything to the Bazaar because Spirit Leap and TNT you never used to sell to the Bazaar. And, well, yeah. You'd lose your TNT, you'd lose your Spirit Leap, so then you'd have to either, I don't know, find some more from the Bazaar, or get some out of your chest. It's just a pain. Now this, we can go onto our Insta-Cell Ignore list, and we can just basically add whatever you want. So you'd go over to Super Boom, and then you could just simply add it to your Insta-Cell Ignore list, and I'm going to do that now. Same goes for Spirit Leap. That will never get me again. As for the prices, yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's a good change. As for the Insta-Cell Ignore list, I mean, that is a good change. That kind of wish was here before. But before we go any further, this is just a reminder to use code NITROS in the Hypixel store if you are purchasing anything. Get yourself 5% off. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, it would help out a lot. And make sure to join the Discord server, it's linked in the description of this video. If you need carries for dungeons or slayers, we've got you covered. Now, second of all, if you come over to the Dungeon Hub, there's this new NPC right here, Adventurer's Soul. Basically, you just have to talk to him. There's some dialogue. Just click through it, basically. Basically, we have to defeat the Professor, which is, what, like 4-3? Is it 4-3 or 4-2? I don't even know. And basically, we'll be given a pass then to go into solo dungeons. It's the 4-3. Now, the good thing is well, realistically, if you can't do a 4-3, then you're not going to have much chance at soloing any other floors. However, if you do want solo dungeons and you can't do a 4-3, there's that many people just doing dungeons that you're probably going to get. I mean, you almost are definitely going to get a free carry because, I mean, everyone's going to be doing a 4-3. At least one. Okay, we've done our Professor now, surely. Yes, we have defeated the Professor, indeed. Amazing. Okay, he's going to give us Soul's recommendation, which we then must give to the big man up here. Okay, and now that means we can... Does that mean we can... Do we need to talk to him more? Yeah, we do need to talk to him more. Alright, let's go. It's time to do an M7. Okay, here we go. Honestly, you're going to be blown away. I'm so good at Mass Mode 7. Okay. I'm gonna play this like I'm almost sniping on Call of Duty, okay? Can't get hit by anything because we're probably gonna get one-tapped. Oh yes. Be jealous of this gameplay. Nah, it's actually going well. Easily gonna complete this. I mean, it might take a little bit of time to kill some of the mobs. I mean, it is derpy as well. Anyway, yes, that's Soul Dungeons. Moving on. I thought I would be able to do more damage, and I realised it is derpy, so yeah. But jokes aside, it is nice that we can do solo dungeons because, as I've said before, when the update was an alpha, I mean, who wants to wait around for people when you know you can solo it? Especially if you just want to test out a weapon or something and not hinder the rest of the party when you don't actually want to do the run. Something that, to be completely honest, I think should always have been part of the game, and, I don't know, 3 years on, or 4 years on, and it's only just here. I don't know why. I mean, I guess when Catacombs was initially introduced, no one would really be able to solo it, which is fair enough, but people have been able to solo, like, anything for a long time now. I don't know. Anyway, it's here now, so I'll stop complaining. Something else I want to mention is the Howling Cave. I mean, already this is different. It doesn't usually go down in this spiral way. It's been changed. It looks lovely, actually. I always thought it didn't really flow very well, but we actually take a bit of an adventure around. Obviously, just check it out for yourself in-game. But this has a much nicer flow to it. I feel like everything sort of links into everywhere rather than it being like really clunky and blocky. Nothing major. I mean, it's a little bit of a bigger area. And, I don't know. I mean, this bit over here is still the same. and it doesn't really seem like it should be here. It's a bit out of place. It doesn't really fit the theme, to be completely honest. I feel like, and you see where it kind of cuts off. I feel like all this bit really hasn't been changed. Oh, to be honest, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this or not. I don't see why really it wouldn't supposed to be like this, but I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, I mean, like I say, it's nothing major, but it just flows much better. Like, it feels like, I don't know, it felt like before I was constantly having to jump up, and now we can just sort of run up this nice staircase they've made. I don't know. Pretty nice. Nothing major, though. And something else they've done is, from what some people are saying, completely killed the Armadillo pet. Now, to be completely honest, I've Armadillo mined very, very, very little. But by the sounds of it now, basically the energy that you need in order to use the Armadillo properly it basically dissipates much, much, much quicker. Now, something that's very, very interesting is the bee pet. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. At legendary level 100, you get plus 10 speed, and then you get plus 50 intelligence, then you get plus 30 in strength, mining fortune, farming fortune, and foraging fortune. The price of 650k coins, 8 enchanted coal blocks, and 8 enchanted gold blocks. It's really not bad. If you take a look at something like a legendary monkey pet, now at level 100, that's going to give you plus 60 foraging fortune. But it's much more costly at 26 mil on the AH, or obviously on Iron Man, much probably way, way harder to obtain, obviously having to wait for the travelling zoo and so on. Now, it does provide half the foraging fortune, but that's still pretty good. Especially for the price. Especially for farming, that's going to be good too, early game, and then mining as well. Not too bad. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of crazy how good that really is. Alright, something else that they've changed as well is, in the Crimson Isles, people, powder mining. Now, honestly, that is the most boring thing I've ever done in my whole entire life, and I honestly can't even stand to do it. Now, of course, the way that you get the powder is basically by opening the chests that spawn when you actually mine blocks. Now, that did used to be a pain, because basically to open the chest, you had to move your mouse into 5 different positions. A lot of the time, if you don't have perfect ping, it didn't recognise them, and it just became an ordeal. Now you just have to do it twice, which is better. I mean, that's going to make powder mining way less painful, I guess. Now, to be honest, there are a lot more changes. Like, there's a ton of changes. Like, there is so many. I've definitely missed some. But I think it's some good, some bad. The Bazaar, definitely good. Soul Dungeons, definitely good. The bee pet, absolutely cracked. Armadillo mining is now a little bit meh, from what I've heard. But for the most part, it's pretty damn interesting. It's kind of come out of nowhere. Let me know what you think of this update in the comments. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.